They had a form of godliness, but it wasn't the real deal. It was a pseudo form of godliness, imitation of false humility. It was fake. It was phony baloney. That's how it is. That's how it was with. That's what I gather from some of my readings of the ancient scripts written by supposed holy men who feared God. And I don't doubt that they did fear God. But so did the Pharisees and the Sadducees that Jesus rebuked during the Jesus days, during the early part of the Roman Empire. He had a few words to say about their phoniness, about their plastic look, that they weren't legit. They were serving their own gods, but they weren't serving the real God. And they quoted scripture. They quoted the scriptures of Moses, and they went through the rituals and the motions and their ceremonies and the traditions, but they didn't really have their hearts into it. They had the form. Jesus said they had the form, but they weren't real. They weren't authentic. And Jesus pointed that out. And when I read some of what the early martyrs did and what the early church fathers did in the name of God, in the name of Christ, I'm like, man, I know they had some good points about certain doctrines and stuff like that, but what they did and what they put themselves through was, you wonder if it was even necessary. If it just wasn't of their own doing, and it could have been avoided. We are supposed to, believers are supposed to bear testimony to the truth, but the whole idea behind it, the premise of it, is love. Love and charity has to be the foundation. If you don't have love, even the Apostle Paul said that if you don't have love, you're just a clanging cymbal.